We are spot on, sporty people. Thank you so much to my friends and followers. Spot on! Or no lack of thank you again. And yes, it's weekend, and you know how it is. If you're a sports person, sports lover, this is your show. Yes, lots to discuss. And of course, football is, it's not a football show, but football is, takes, so much because we have so many things happening in that sphere. Yes, for us here is the CAF uh, Champions League. Before we go to the matches in the Nigerian Premier Football League, yes, the CAF Champions League, you know how it is for Nigeria. We didn't have a rep for a long time, for about maybe 6 years, 2019 till now. So now we have Rivers United, who were second, by the way. Yes, were second to Remo Stars, but they qualified. Once you qualified, and Remo couldn't. Rivers made it through the preliminary rounds, and they're here, so that's good for Rivers. And I celebrated them because it's been a while that we had, participants at this stage. So now when I saw it was Rivers, but yes, it's going to be tough. And we knew that it would be tough. Even Coach George Finidi said the same thing. There's no easy group. There's no easy group. Okay, so yes, today the second match we played, and Rivers was their first home game in this series. It was Renaissance Desportive of Morocco. Yes, yes, Renaissance Desportive Berkane, and Berkane, RSB, as they're called of, as a well known, an established side. Okay, so when you have a club that's Renaissance Sportive, they became Renaissance Sportive. They have won the CAF Conference Cup 3 times, and were runners up, before they won it again. So this is they just won the Moroccan League. Yes, they call it Botola Pro. That's what they won it, and they're here. They're here to as champions. So I was not surprised when they beat Paramus of Zambia 3-0 as well. But we lost. That's Rivers United lost away now. In Egypt against Pyramids. Of course, Pyramids too did not win the league in Egypt, but were second, and they are now champions. And don't forget that Pyramids, actually played RS Berkane in the Super Cup, and Pyramids won one goal, 1-0. So just a few weeks ago. So, but that same fixture will repeat itself in this group because they are drawn together again. But today's our concern today is the match here in Uyo. We know that Nigeria we have a stadiums, and Rivers will not play in Port Harcourt. They play at the Godswill Family Stadium in Uyo, which is the CAF accredited area. But the point I'm trying to make is this: for Rivers to have any chance at all, for them to have any chance, they have to believe in themselves. Okay, I saw the game against Pyramids. The first half was good, 0-0, nothing. We were defending very well, and I was like, if you can get this 0-0, it'll be good for Rivers, but it wasn't to be. You saw what happened. Mistakes here and there, temporary lapse of concentration cost Rivers, and they lost that one 3-0. With one scorer. The got the, I was going to say Mayele, it wasn't Mayele. He got a hat trick for them, and I'm just wondering when I saw the credentials of RSB Berkane, I was like, but they're coming to Nigeria. They're coming here, and they're already here. And yes, Rivers will not be playing Port Harcourt. They're playing in you, as we said earlier. It's still Nigeria, so it's still our, so at least fans will follow them, to this location. And I hope that they can do well. Okay, because at Port Harcourt, it's like a stronghold. Rivers United, they don't lose. They don't lose in that stadium. They hardly lose. I think last loss was against Bayelsa United. I was shocked that they lost that much. But Bayelsa have their number, but Rivers hardly lose at home. But this is not you, and this is not Port Harcourt, this is you. So that for me is a kind of worry. But if all things go well, and with what I saw on Saturday against Pyramids, they can get a point. We have to be factual here. Okay, Berkane up, I saw their pedigree. I said, so they got tactical, high discipline, and they can press. Okay, so before the match against Power Dynamos, they could not play their game. The two goals came in quick succession. But Dynamos were shell shocked of Zambia. Then when I was playing past, free, they couldn't play. When Berkane came to, when Berkane hosted them, I expect Rivers. I said good first half against Pyramids. That can be maintained, awesome. Okay, but one man that must start is Zachariah. Yes, Timothy Zachariah must start because we saw what he did when he came in. But the commentator was saying, he said yes, he was just all over the place, causing problems for Pyramids. So he must start the match. Coach George, let Zachariah start. Once Zachariah can start, now you are the once the defense is just the key. Okay, which Rivers have, you know, very good. I think they have coming to this match. They've had 3 wins, one draw, one defeat. So the same record with RSB. Berkane, 1 win, one draw. They lost the I think it was the CAF conference was their loss. So Super Cup. So it's a match that we can get a point from it. Okay. I don't know if Rivers can win. That would be taller. I would not have to factual. I looked at the teams, I looked at everything, you know. But if we get a point, it will be a good result. Okay. This is our own match. That's for Rivers now. If Rivers United can get a point from this match, okay, it doesn't maybe nil nil, it doesn't matter 1-1. It's a good one. I'm okay. I'm satisfied. That will be a good result. And they could hold Pyramids for 45 minutes, and Pyramids could not score, until they collapsed in the second half, and then the goals came for Pyramids. I'm sure that we can get something out. So because Father was waiting too. Okay, Father they play tomorrow. They play of course Pyramids. They host Pyramids now tomorrow, and it will be tough. There's no easy group here. Okay, so this is the match playing in Nigeria. Okay, fine, it's not for record, but it's still you. Okay, so let's Pyramids. I mean, Rivers United do well and get something for they can do is self belief. Okay, it's a tough opponent. It's all other. These are illustrious opponents. And when someone has won CAF conference 3 times, and in fact almost won last the finished round once, then that means even for the CAF conference they won it once, and Super Cup they won it once, losing to Pyramids recently. So this is an established because they just won their first title. But it doesn't matter. You can they've been there knocking on the door, and finally they won their first title. To qualify them, to play in this tournament. So let us see what happens. And when it's on sportive, they became. Let us see what Rivers United can do. Coach can sell it to. I don't set to drama. We can do it. Okay, get at least a point. Okay, victory, wonderful. But I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the stats. I looked at the last game they played against Diamonds. Own goal was the first one. The own goal. The pressure was much for. So that is the same thing. They want and they're playing for home, and they don't want to impress. And they have impressed because they have won titles. Okay, multiple confident confidence. So Berkane have yes they can raise up their hands. They have what is speaking for them. So Rivers, let's see what we can do in this match today. 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Yeah, very soon the match will kick off. Yes, we are in Nigeria at 5 p.m. Nigerian time. That's Rivers United hosting Berkane. RS Berkane. But it's also the Berkane of Morocco. So let us see how that will pan out. And okay, so Rivers United have another match. Okay, they have another match on Sunday. I'm like, when they rest, but they have outstanding matches. I looked at the table. I think they actually they have played just 12. Others have played 14. Rivers United have played just 12. So they have another match on Sunday, and for the first time in a long while, all the teams in Nigeria will play. Okay, all the teams will play. It's 10 matches in the MPFL, with 15 now of Nigerian Premier Football League, 10 matches. And I said it in my intro, my team. So like I said, okay, Rivers. After this Berkane, they have a tough match, too. Okay, but they also host Caterpillars, very tough one, tough one. Even though they seem to have a better, but I think they lost this fixture this year. This year they lost this fixture. The last time because then they were still struggling to catch up with Remo Stars. They went to Kano and lost 2-0. Okay, beloved GM now, most capped footballer for Nigeria now in World Cup, scored in that match. Okay, with their mercurial Rabi Ali, mercurial skipper. So he finished 2-0, and Coach was saying then, so fine, but let them play this one first, the Berkane match, very important tournament fixture. Then they focus and host Canopilas. And the Canopilas is also they are struggling their bottom. Yes, despite the fact that they beat impressive win last time out, Canopilas are still bottom because 3 points were deducted. So that one is something to Canopilas proud trouble. They are playing Katsina another issue. But they, I think they won convincing last time, so it didn't affect them. I was very impressed. As the Caterpillars winning, yes, they beat Koro City 2-1 last last match day 14. So Koro City were on top. We saw that I dedicated Koro City. They also came. They also knew in the PFL came up last year and they talked briefly or just for a week, or 1 week before Nasarawa coming back that three very impressive 3-0 win against El Karim Warriors. I said it again. The man was there. Anas Yusuf was there. What was saying. Let these people play in the Nigerian in the Super Eagles. Okay, let's leave that aside. The current players have their work cut out because they go to Rivers. So if Rivers can get revenge for let's Rivers, as I said, to play, they are playing Berkane today. The first them fix more than the first host. The other fixtures I mentioned it in my intro as well. My team very very heavyweights. The one you have Eva nighttime champions. You have Edo Rangers. When I saw that fixture, my mind went straight to the last one they played. The last when not this season now. Yes, it's 2024 20 season when yes, this is 24, this 24, 20, okay, 25, 26, okay. So the 2023, 24, yes, when Ava and River and Edo Rangers were battling it out to win the league, okay. So the time of that, yes, it was in June. They went to the cathedral. Ava went to the cathedral. And anything was 3 points. Then the referee awards a penalty, and it was a fair one if you look at it, But I just felt that kind of match, how it would be. In the 9 minutes, Ava, they walked out. That match came to my mind, and the stadium was in chaos. Okay, so that was what I remembered. So it was anytime these two meet, yes, I think it's Eva also this time. And Eva have this issue with their coach. Okay, so to step aside, the legendary coach Eguma. We know it's a legendary. Served so many things. Is a good coach. Okay, but for some reason, Eva have not been. They've been losing. Lost at home last time out. Even lost. I think it was Katsina. It was a good farm, but it wasn't to be. 3-2. You know, that was in Loring. Katsina, of course, also banned from their own stadium. So Eva have not, and we had that story. They said they debunked it about the fact that the players were placed on half salary. That is dangerous. Okay, don't place on players on half. What they said is it was rumor. It was a rumor, and I said, okay, good. It should be a rumor. Okay, so players should not be placed on half salary. So maybe Eva are playing at home. But it's a tough opponent. And if you look at the table, you see that Rangers have not been doing badly. Rangers, of course, champions before that particular fixture, of course, Eva worked out and they were awarded 3 points, three, yeah, so they won the league. Okay, before Remonsters, they were the current champions, Coach Lechuku and his boys won the league before the current champions. Okay, so I looked at it, Rangers not doing badly on the log, you know, in top six, but our beloved Eva is struggling. And let us wait and see, because sometimes these fixtures, if you look at current form, it favors and Rangers, Enugu Rangers. Obaje's there, the legendary striker, just keep scoring for them. Favors them. Rangers look good. Okay, even they are going to play in Aba, they look good. But because it's a derby, Oriental derby, Eastern derby, so it's, for me, I'll call it draw. Okay, even though it seems as if um, based on current form, Rangers are in better form now. They've lost back-to-back matches, and they want to win this one. Okay, so they can win. I can't say I'm not saying they can't win it, but looking at it, I would predict a draw based on the pedigree between the two sides, based on the history. It will always be a battle. It's a battle royale between Eimba. Eimba also this one, and I said they want to win. Okay, they've been having bad results. Rangers won last time. I think they beat Telos. That's about yes 1-0 in the cathedral in Enugu. So let us wait and see what happens. But I think it may be a draw. Okay, a draw. But if Enyimba wins, fantastic for them. Okay, but this is a battle. So for me, even though some have called the Kodu City other Warriors, for me the Enyimba hosting Enugu Rangers is for me the match of the week. Yeah, Because I looked at it, yes, Golden City, you know what happened? They host Warriors, Abia Warriors this time around. And we know last season, Abia Warriors and the Golden City were in a battle for third and fourth. But we know Abia Warriors, got it in the end. And went to the continent because they also, like, Remo Stars didn't get past the prelims. But Abia Warriors have been impressed. Yes, I must commend them. I'm impressed. And yes, just 1 point separate them. Yes, from yes, just 1 point. So it's gonna be trying to see what happens in this. Yes, just 1 point. Yeah, we are fourth currently, and you produce our second with just 1 point in between them. Okay, that's why I said it earlier. Doing very well. They have 27 points now. They still top table. So if City can win, okay, at least they can. Because I think they've scored more goals. Because that's why they topped the table. They were the same point as Real, but they scored more goals. So if they can win, but it's gonna be tough because it's second against fourth now, and I dare say that yes, Abia would have been doing well, but it was still very strong at home. Yes, at the only considering, I will give it to Golden City. Yes, it's gonna be tough. Second versus fourth, but I still believe that Golden City can make this one, and the fact that they lost last time, you know, lost to Kano Pillars. I'm sure Golden City, and for the other one, ha, Tornadoes, Remo Stars, Remo Stars, they won last. I think they beat Barrow last time out. Mm. It was Remo Stars, what we said, are faltering when they go away from home. So that's why I don't know how to call that one. Like when they go to Mina, Remo Stars are faltering. They don't travel well. Well, this season they haven't been traveling well. Okay, so it will be a Tornadoes win. That's why Remo Stars are defending champions or a draw. Tornadoes win. If they go to Niger and win, I'll be surprised. So I think I want to give it to Tornadoes. Yes, I think they lost last time out. So it will be a Tornadoes win. I want to predict that at Niger Tornadoes, they will get the better of Remo. Yes, they lost last time out to Rangers. But it could be a draw. But Remo Stars have not traveled well. That's why I cannot call that in their favor. Yay, another top one. Shooting Stars hosting El Canem. Oh, I'll give that to Shooting Stars. Last time this played was a draw also. And so I'll give Shooting Stars. That was at Maiduguri. I'll give Shooting because Shooting Stars have the home advantage. I think they have their venue back now. So Shooting Stars should take that one. Traveling down from Maiduguri is even work. Okay, down to Ibadan. So I think Shooting Stars with that at the Adamasi, the Lagos Salam Stadium, you know how it is. So that environment, if you are there, so I'll give to a Shooting Stars. Even though sometimes they falter, but they do well in Ibadan. Barao was Quara, and Barao still playing Kano because it seems they've not done badly, even though I think currently they are Barao are currently okay 19th. Just to I think just to Remo Stars 19th. Barao are also struggling, but sometimes when they are playing at home, they just feel surprised. So I call a draw there. Paras United to can travel well. They do travel well, so a draw for me. I would just say a draw. Con Khalifa, and I flying side, yeah. Con Khalifa, 17th, but they all step Plateau United, who have also faltered. So Plateau are currently 16th, Con Khalifa 17th. So either a Con Khalifa win there or a draw. I think I'll give Con Khalifa would do well there. Yes. So and okay, so Wiki Tourist, where are they playing? Wiki Tourist, the most impressive. I think yeah, Wiki Tourist showing that yeah, they are seventh now, and they play then the tough one, tough call, tough call. Ben Insurance are very strong at home. So Wiki Tourist all the way from Akodi. Hmm. I think I give it to Bender. But Benders who are struggling, yes, I'm sure they are desperate to win. Uh, I don't think Wiki will go to Benin and get a win. I think Bendel should get that one because they're also struggling. They are currently 18th. They want to win. Bayelsa Katsina, Bayelsa another side that can draw. For Bayelsa, I said they can defeat. They know the number of rivers, but I think for this one, I'll give it to. Okay, let me maybe I should call it draw because Bielsa too, as specialist. Okay, last time out, what was the score for Bielsa? Because Bielsa too surprise you sometimes. Okay, yes, I think it could be draw. Or the draw last time out, even though they went to Wiki. So, but I think Bielsa should to win this one in the stadium. But Casino are doing well. Then you okay, let's see the draw or a bundle insurance win. The draw a bundle insurance win. Okay, so we start Rivers. We have a small matter today against Berkane. So let's then play that one and face the domestic against Pillars. Hey, it's a tough one. Okay, so what Wolves Nasarawa? Nasarawa United, of course, are the leaders currently. And why it's a very sweet story because Nasarawa just managed to escape relegation last season, and now they're topping. Okay, impressive win last time, 3-0 against Berkane. So they go to Warri Wolves. Warri Wolves would be a tough one to handle, especially since they play at home. So that's why they also have been forfeiting, but maybe I'll give it a draw. I'll give it a draw because when you're a log leader, that means there's something that you're doing right. So, but if it's very draw, then Warri Wolves play at home, okay? And you know that Warri are also very doing very well. I think they're top in the top 10. They are ninth. So it could be good for Warri Wolves. Maybe that's why we pick back there. Because they currently have 27 points. Yeah, top in the league here in Nigeria. And of course, Golden City and Rivers. Rivers who have played 2 games less are doing very well. They are still third. So you can be sure that when they play their matches, who knows, they will catch up. Yes, in fact, when they play and they can win, uh, you need to catch up with. Okay, I don't. They can't catch up. They still that's 20. Yeah, that's 3 points. Yeah, they catch up. Yeah, 6 points. 6 points. Yeah, but let's wait and see. That was 29 points. How that would go. So Rivers United can't actually top, but they can't top this weekend. But they can only play one match this weekend. Okay, so they can play their outstanding and win them. Then definitely will go to the top. But for now, let's see what happens. So don't forget to follow that one. Angel Sim um Enugu Rangers. That is it for me. Key match of the week here in Nigeria. And let us see what happens. The Rivers United have a great chance to make a statement. They can do it. Okay, they can get at least a draw against Berkane. I think they can do it. I want to support them. Just once the defense is good. I said Zechariah should start all well with Rivers. So let's get ready as we tune to the match. Play Rio, I said it earlier. Yeah, so this is about the home front. I call it home front here. So come back and do everything. Oh, Arsenal. Yeah, talking about the fact that Arsenal doing very well. I think it's premature, but that will be my next post. So this will be the home front, okay? So let us see what Rivers fight. Rivers, let's go. You can do this. Believe in yourself. You had a draw, at least you were able to hold prayer meetings for 45 minutes, in Egypt last summer. So this is our own forms of try. Yes, it's not for that, but it's still, Oyo. Let us see what Rivers can do. Self belief will do. Only self belief. Once they can believe themselves, try to contain what the Berkane will try there. I just see Morocco there. Morocco, the way Morocco plays, transitions. Yeah, but let's see what happens. I'm rooting for Rivers. No secret there. Rooting for Rivers, of course, we look forward to the matches. Yes, I must also mention that the matches for tomorrow, yeah. Tornadoes and Remo Stars will play tomorrow. Magic Tornadoes against Remo Stars. I said Remo Stars are different type but they're going to be traveling well. And Bendel Insurance also host Wiki tomorrow. But the other matches will be on Sunday. Yeah, yeah. Matches on Sunday. But two matches in the MPFL also in the equal. There's no postponement. Two matches tomorrow in the MPFL. Then the other matches will be on Sunday. But today is all about Rivers. What they can do against Renaissance Sportive. Yeah, they became. I'm looking for Rivers, and I'm sure that even though Berkane have it all, credentials, CAF conference confidence. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Rivers, Coach George, please, avoid the boys. It can be done. Okay, let us get at least the points. Not have to factor at least the points and get the points. Spot on! Follow me here. Like this video, okay? Share this video. Spread the word. That's Lady Bonnets. And don't forget that we can collaborate in the comment section. Reach out to me, okay? Reach out to me and you get across to me and on my contact as well. So well, that's spot on. Okay, let's talk. Do you think Rivers United can get something from this match? Let me see your comments in the below. Yeah. So we'll see. Spot on. Let's go. Rivers United. Don't fail. Okay. Don't lose today. Let's go Rivers. Flow. Rivers can do it. Yay.